Hello YouTube, UltraMaximus back with another Transformers review. This time we're taking a look at a Beast Machines figure, and it's a Scout class figure, and it's Scavenger. Oh, little Scavenger. And I was flipping through YouTube videos, what was it? Saturday, Sunday, I can't remember what day it was. And I came across an old Bolt Matrix video, and he had this guy and did a very quick little review on him. I'm like, you know what, that's kind of a cool little figure. And the reason I liked it, this is a drone figure, a Vehicon drone, obviously. And it's a destruction drone, is what this thing is called. It kind of has this Constructicon-ish look, and of course he's got a Constructicon name. But he's a destruction drone, and I love the idea of that. You know, later on we get Destructicons in the Power Core Combiner set, and I really like the concept of a Destructicon. It just sounds very, very aggressive and very cool. Well, you know, I was going through, and it was definitely Sunday when I bought the figure, because I was going through eBay, and I like to do the really super cheap eBay bins, you know, what I like to call going through the cheap bins. And I found this guy for $2, $1.99. It actually cost more to ship this figure than to actually buy it. It was $4 to ship it, and it was $1.99, so I snatched it up. Yeah, and I really, really do dig the color deco on this guy. I like the really bright orange, the nice dark green, it's got the treads, and this figure is actually in very, very good shape for the most part. The joints on this figure are very tight. Nothing is really loose on it, and there is one small minor piece of damage on it, and I will show that off when we get to that point. But let's take a look at the vehicle mode, and this is the official vehicle mode for the thing. And man, I wish this was on the show, because this would have been such a great drone, and it would have been really cool to get maybe Devastator, make him the destruction drone general. I mean, how awesome would that be? And get a Voyager class out of this guy, a basic and a Voyager. That would have been really, really cool. Unfortunately, we didn't, but it is what it is. This guy, definitely very cool, very awesome. He rolls pretty decent, and he is kind of this weird-looking little scoop shovel thing. If you pull this piece back here, he's like, rawr, 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 rawr. And he's got this kind of scoop shovel bit, but he also has this Gatling gun up here on the top, and he has some small rockets that he can launch from there, and then I don't know if that's supposed to be a floodlight or what. He's got the little cockpit there, looking really, really cool. And then I really do dig the detail here. There's clear yellow plastic, and of course he's got the joint pieces, really nice molded detail going on there. It's even got the hydraulic pieces molded in, really, really cool. Got some nice little paint apps in the clear plastic yellow, which is really cool. Definitely digging that. And then you've got kind of this little cab area on the front of the thing, and if you pull this down, look, there's his very bright green Vehicon crystal, which is definitely awesome. Again, kind of, I mean, this is just says Devastator to me. Oh, would have made such a great Destructicon drone general. Very nice. And then we've got this really cool orange paint app on the treads. The treads look really, really nice. Just really cool. I like the little wheels with the silver on there. And then he's got these little claw things on the back, and at first I thought the orange was kind of a rub through of the chrome, but looking at the picture again of the figure, I'm like, oh, it's supposed to be like that. Now it does have some scratches on the chrome itself, which is okay, because it's a destruction drone. It should have some damage. And if you look, there is right here, it's a 3-clawed piece. So we got one underneath and 2 on the top. However, the other one is broken just so slightly. So, but that's okay. Again, it's a destruction drone. I don't expect it to be in perfect shape. So it is what it is, kind of a deal. But yeah, overall, I really do like the figure. I think this is a great concept for an attack drone. It would have been really great, again, to see on the show. Now, there is a non-official version of this figure in vehicle mode that actually looks really, really cool. So let's take a look at that before we take a look at the actual vehicle, or the robot mode. All right, so here we have the kind of unofficial, almost like a spider type mode going on here, which is really, really cool. I see this mode, I see him trucking along in his kind of crane-ish type mode, and then converting up into this to get over like rubble and broken bots and just destroyed ruins of buildings and things, and just kind of really clomping over the top and the treads running in the background sort of thing. I think this would be really, really cool. Definitely fun stuff. And it just gives them a much larger kind of silhouette. I think this would be such a great character. I really do like him. I fell in love with the concept of this vehicle, and it would just be so cool to see, you know, in animation. And again, you know, there's a little gimmick, and I love the paint apps inside the mouth. It's just really nice, and the green, and it's hard to see on the video, but there's kind of this almost sparkle in the depth of the plastic, which is very, very cool stuff. So yeah, definitely cool. I like both vehicle modes. I think they look really nice. They look really, really menacing, and it's such a shame that we didn't get to see this guy on the show. I think it would have been so much fun. So let's get this guy into his robot mode and see what we think about that. Alright, so here we have Scavenger in his robot mode, and he looks really good. I like this mode. It kind of reminds me of that big vehicle crane robot thing that Ridley had in the Aliens film, where she was fighting the Queen Alien. It just really kind of reminds me of that. It's got this quasi-construction slash destruction feel to it, and I really do like it. He looks big and bulky, and I think it would have made a great Voyager class figure. Looking at him up close, he's got a little head that kind of pokes out. You can see it right there. Of course, you've got your weapons on the side. His arms are his little claw pieces, and then he's got the legs built out of the treads there, which is really cool. Very simple transformation. Nothing too terribly complicated going on there. But the nice thing is he's got really, really nice light piping. Let me show you real quick. I'm going to bring him up. He's got this really nice, there we go, yellow light piping that just looks really, really cool. And I think he would look super menacing as I drop him here, as you know, a robot on the show. I think it would have been really nice. The other cool thing, much like all the other Vehicons, you can, if you wanted to, give him kind of his rollabout wheel mode. You could, you know, have him kind of just roll around like that. That doesn't look so cool, so what I like to do is flip the wheels down. That right there looks like a mode that you would see on the show. Just him kind of on the tips of the treads. I think that would look really, really cool. Of course, he's not going to do anything there. But what you can do is fold the wheels, or the treads, kind of like that, and then balance it just right. If I can get him to stand here, of course. Now it's not going to let me do it. There we go. So you can balance him just right on the treads, and he's got these treads to roll around like that. It kind of looks like Johnny Five from Short Circuit, except, well, evil. And that's a really cool looking mode. I really dig that. I think that's probably the best robot mode because, again, the Vehicons, those rolled around on their wheels, and it looked really cool. If I was going to see this guy on the show, that's probably how I would see him rolling around. Absolutely. So, is this a figure that you would want for your collection? You know what? I'm going to say yes, if you're a Beast Wars fan, or Beast Machines fan specifically, because that's the season it came out of. I did like the show. I thought it was an underrated show. I liked the concept of the Vehicons and the Vehicon Generals, and this guy pains me he was never on the show. And I really didn't know that much about this character until, well, this past weekend, and I just fell in love with the guy. If you can find this cheap, and most of these guys are going anywhere from about $6 to about $12. I've even seen them brand new in package for $20, never opened, on eBay. So it's not an expensive figure. I don't think I would spend the $20 on it, but I would definitely spend $6 to $12 on it. 12's kind of the highball. 6 is about a good price. $1.99, I can't go wrong with it. So definitely cool stuff. It's fun. It's a fun little figure, absolutely, and it's a shame we don't have a larger version. I'd like a basic. I'd like a Voyager style class. I think that would be great. Be a nice Generations figure, actually, for sure. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. Please subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate it, and share my videos. That would be fantastic. And as always, look for more videos in the future.